Welcome to episode 4 in our mini-series. We're getting closer to the end where in the Eden Burning scenario, we're trying to get the gold medal as well as all 3 badges all at once. High forestation level, 4,000 obreros and 20 herborium. On top of that, of course, as I said, the gold medal, so high island health, completing the dam and within time, which is we still have 1 hour and 35 minutes. We have 10 minutes left into the first dam, so we're all good on time. We've also 25 minutes left on the generator. We have a couple of ruins that are left, but they're not so important. Except maybe, the water ones. I think we will do them at some point, but we could also have just more water purifier, sorry. Those water purifier, they give plus 30 for just 50 journaleros, right? Versus if you look at something like this is just minus 8 for 150 for 10 minutes. So it's quite different in terms of the cost. The good thing with those things though is you do get, first you get space to build, and 2, you get some resources. So that's why sometimes this is quite interesting. Let's take a quick look at our resources. Oh, we are producing very little wood right now. We're gonna need to change that, otherwise we'll be in trouble. We're okay on everything over here. We haven't started giving atole and drink coffee. We're totally fine on fedoras because this is helping us increase air quality, and we're fine on war clauses, making a few tools for the next level but not giving it to our people. So yeah, all good. So far so good. It seems we still also have 2 forester huts that we can build when we get more population, which are over here. And actually, as I said, we don't need this road over there. But as I said, what I would love to start is to actually make sure we start those new production over here. First, the electric cable, which requires caoutchouc and copper, and also the concrete one. The concrete one requires steel, so this is the last one we'll start. If you can start this one, that would be good, which will need some copper. So let's start over here. I think this is definitely in range, so all good, and also some caoutchouc. So where can we place caoutchouc? I think here at the back. Yeah, we definitely have some space. That's great. Trying to not delete trees. Sometimes that's not so easy. Okay, I think that is good. So, I mean, this is 1 minute, this is 1 minute, so 1 to 1. With that, we can do 2, and that's what we're gonna try to do. So we're gonna put a second one somewhere where we have space. No, there's not enough space over here. Over here. Oh no, this is in the range where we're gonna actually put those buildings, so let's not put it there. Maybe over here. There's not a lot of trees, and there's some warehouses. Okay, and then let's blueprint them for now. So this is in range. This one won't be in range anymore, but this is in range too. Good. Okay, this will require quite a bit of bricks, so we'll have to be careful about that. Oh, we have a new bad element, a bad event. Decided to deal with the recent landslide, which means we can either have less workforce and less tools, less workforce and 50%, that is quite huge, or we're gonna basically lose one of the deposits. So we're gonna do that. It's not the end of the world because we can. Which one did we lose? We lost this one. We can use this item over here. Dynamite, which we got in one of those 5 crates over here in episode 1. Don't hesitate, of course, to check in the video description below if you want to see the previous episodes. And here it is done, and that way we also go back to full 310. So all good there. How busy is that one? No, not too busy, all good. Okay, so this one, is it empty now? Yes, I think it is. Good. So let's restart also some of these. And this one. We have quite a bit of timber now. timber production, I mean, going on. But on the other hand, we're basically empty in wood, so need to restart our wood production. But timber 200, I think this is basically, yeah, this is a lot actually, to be honest. So let's stop most of them. That gives us some population to do more foresters. At least one to start. A second soon. And we're back into positive over here. 10, this is great. This one is negative. So we're gonna need, and why is it negative actually? Let's take a quick look. It's probably because of my farms. Yeah, so many farms. The fisheries, of course, and all of these leaking greens. So I think let's do another water purifier. Where we need a bit more workforce to make that happen. What I can do is stop the corn, so don't really need it right now. It's a bit busy. Maybe let's build one more. Okay, we're almost back into positive. This one 0 and no more, so let's delete it. Okay, but at least this way we're making the copper and we're making the caoutchouc to be ready for this pretty soon. Our tools have also increased quite a bit, so that's great over here. Steel beams going up. They're making good progress. It's only the wood that we need to be careful of. Okay, no, pretty good, and we don't have any forester, but what we could do is we could try to get how many is this one? So this one is 4. Right now we have only 21, so that doesn't work because we need more than 20. So we'll need to either find more on the island. I'm sure there may be somewhere a few that we missed. You see them screaming in the chat. Those thing with a bit of yellow flowers. I actually don't see any right now. But maybe my eyes. Anyway, 5 minutes left. 20 minutes on this one. We're back into positive. Let's maybe make a few more houses on this corner. That will be enough for this one. Okay, that way we'll go back into positive. This is greatly increasing, that is amazing. And that means we can restart a few things. We could restart this one because we have the obreros. That's fine. This one is also obreros 150. Quite a lot of steel and bricks, to be honest, which I think means we're gonna need to restart also a bit more bricks in the future. And because we're getting low on obreros, right, it's I think also start to giving some of those things. And in particular, I think the one we could give is the coffee, because we have quite a lot of iron stored. We just need coffee beans over here. I know I'm deleting a few trees over there, man. I think we don't really have a choice. This is 1 minute, this is 30 seconds, so we're gonna need 2 of these for just one. I'm actually not even sure this is gonna be enough. Oh, 1, so it could be enough. We'll have to see. This can go also over here. But we need a second, which could be over there. How far does that go? Yeah, it doesn't go over there. So it's fine to put it here, because there's not a lot of trees. There's like 1 tree. I mean, there's a couple over there. Okay, so it is. Then we just need to start the coffee. 150, but that will also give us some obreros soon. So then, 3 obreros per houses. So then we'll go back into positive pretty soon. Pretty soon. We have quite a bit of fish, so let me pause 1. This one is pretty good. I'm checking the reserve because you want to make sure the reserve don't get replenished. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's also start accelerating the time. No, we don't. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay, good. This our wood is back up, and we have the forester over here to recreate some trees. Probably need at some point to put some woodcutters over here too. Let's actually take a look. So we were at -4, now we are at -5 because I've continued to delete, I'm sure, more trees. But here we're in positive, so that's really great. Which also means I can start electric cables. And for this, we're also going to need even more, steel and bricks. So that's something to be very careful of. And we're going to need a limestone. Let's pause it for now. I want to focus on... Oh, what are we missing? Some coal. No, I have a lot, so all good. All good. We're starting to get positive journal errors, which could help also with some of these soon. Oh no, first is the clay. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, good. Let's pause maybe even more fish to be able to do more bricks. And we're almost done, less than 1 minute for this first level of the dam. Then we're gonna need even more of those resources, particularly the bricks and the steel beams. But here is basically 1 hour and a half left, and I only need 1 hour to finish the 2. So we could finish with half an hour if we go full speed. We'll obviously have to see if we're able to go full speed. Not convinced yet. So we'll be good on tools very soon, but not so good on bricks and steel. And it's 900 opereros, right? So we're actually not gonna restart it right away. But what we see is that now we have a lot of journal errors. So we're gonna use these journal errors right away to clear all of this. And then we can move those journal errors into obreros. Because we'll have, cleared all of these. We won't have any use for them anymore. So that is done. This one still has 15 minutes left. And we're negative. I've used a bit too many. Do we still have some? Yeah, here we still have a few, so let's stop them. Just need to make sure we stay in positive. And pause maybe just 1. Now then we'll be fine. It's fine. Then the tools, we're almost done. Because we need 60. Then we'll need a couple to be able to upgrade our people. And maybe we'll need a couple to get to the 4,000. Oh, I've unlocked something. But I don't see anything unlocked. I think that's a bug. But it's fine. Good thing is we do have a lot of timber, so I think I'm gonna keep just 1 going. I hope I only have 1 going. Let's see. We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, so soon we'll be able to also pause our tool production, I'm pretty sure, and therefore get even more obreros. Let's pause one, and we'll get also more iron. Let's check our coffee. Actually, are we making enough? Coffee, we are making totally enough, so all good there. Perfect. So that will be good. Let's double check here. Yeah, we still have quite a bit before we get to 500. So then we need to start continuing to upgrade. So we have the atoli and the tortillas. So the tortillas is some of the corn we have in store and some cattle. And just this one. So all of this is obreros. Is the jornaleros, and including this one is 100. That's a lot, to be honest. Versus the atoli, this is only 30, and this one 10. I think we're gonna start with the atoli maker. Not sure if one will be enough. We'll have to check. Actually, let's check right away. I have the people. So atoli, that is enough, perfect. Which means this is 30, so it's two of these. I only have one. Let's put another one over here, and then one of these. No, or yeah, one of these actually, not two. That's good. Oh, we have a first outbreak, so which forces us to build one of these hospitals, which is 20 bricks. You know, I wish I didn't have to, but obviously we don't really have a choice. And now that we're building one, we're of course gonna try to build it a pretty good place. So something like this, for example, pretty central, instead of having to build multiple. Okay, that's not reaching exactly everywhere, but pretty well, right? Especially over here. And it's also not deleting too many of those houses that are in range over here. I mean, these ones were, but not too many. Okay. Let's do this now. So one here. One there. Oh, and we're super low. Oh, it's because of the sickness. We're super low on labor. We can pause some of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're also very low on money, actually. Interesting, and quite a bit annoying, which also is a good reminder why it's good not to start giving the atoli, which will give quite a bit of coins, whereas the tortillas is not so many coins. Yeah, we need to get some money because we need 30,000 for this one, and then I'm gonna want two of these, which is 15,000 each, so 30,000 in total. This is a bit less, so that'd be not too bad. And then, you know, what else do we need? We're gonna need this one, which is 206,000. That's not a lot. All good. And that's pretty much it, right? I mean, I may need another hospital, and then I'm gonna need the tortillas, right? But that's not a lot. And when we get more obreros, obviously that will also help with the money. 8 minutes left on this one. How's that going? In 1 minute, we can send some additional doctors, volunteer nurses. Let's do it when we can to help with the workforce. But at least this is going up pretty quickly, as you can see. 1. Okay, that should help. Now again, you may be wondering why I'm not starting this. Key reason is because I want to build the building that are going to use bricks and steel before I start building it. Plus we need tons of obreros, which we don't have right now. There's sort of two good reasons why not to start it. And we do have some time, right? 15 more minutes before we need to start it. Not a lot, but it should be enough. it should be enough. We are already almost at 30,000. I think we need to pause one more of these for now. Oh no, this is one that was paused. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, this one is not in range. So there is a small trick because it's very close, right? So what I can do is just build like this. That should be enough. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we finished the first ruin. Good, back into positive. Getting some caoutchouc and maybe a few other things I don't remember. This one is almost finished too. Oh, and there's a quest. Let's check it, because if we can get Herborium, just in case, always good. And especially when it's an easy one like this, taking a photo of the temple over here. Boom, all good. Submit the photo and done. We should have 23 now, perfect. This one is pretty much finished, yes. Let's delete it. Okay, we are above the 30,000, so we can build it. Pause it. Then we're gonna want those two over here. 15,000 each. This one is not in range if I put it here. Not in range, but what I'm gonna do is just delete those two. So I'm not gonna need them anymore. And put it there. Perfect. Okay, is this one finished? Perfect. We start this one. And with that, you know, we're super good on most. Oh, a fish, I forgot. That's gonna put us quite down. That's gonna put us quite down, so let's repose this one. And now we're okay. We're okay. And soon also those people are going to go back up, right? Especially when we get the fish in. Should have a warning. I missed the warning with that. Good thing is we are really good on steel and very soon on bricks too. Because this is 30 bricks, so there's 60 bricks. We have enough. I like that. We can start the limestone soon when we have 6,000. Good. That we will have reserve. Like we have reserves of these two. But now, yeah, we need 15,000 of for each. I'm going to start deleting, I think, some of these. I know they have some reserves in them, but I'm going to delete them because they cost some money. They cost some maintenance that I really don't have a lot right now. Okay, we're back into positive. We start this one. Start this one. How are we doing over here? 1 minute left. It's really good. And 10 minutes. I mean, we have a lot. So let's start it. It's gonna take quite a bit of time to just deliver, but that's fine. Because we're starting it slowly but surely. And what I want to do now is start also giving the tools so we can start increasing our population of obreros, because soon we won't need any of those jornaleros. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So let's make sure we stop this one as soon as we can. In less than 1 minute. Some good progress we're making over here. Money is flowing. We're still not giving, you know, the tortillas, but we're giving everything else. That's good. And then for my jornaleros, I will stop the fish also. Oh, there's two illness. Yeah, there's too far, I think. That's fine. It's just two. They can get destroyed and rebuilt. Won't be the end of the world. Okay, we're back into positive. So let's restart this one. Come on, almost there. And done. We get also some resources. Steel beams. Perfect. And we're almost at 15,000. But as I said, the key thing now is to start upgrading. In particular, upgrading all the ones that are in range. Right over here. And this was the limit of it there. Okay, we're now negative. That's fine. We'll soon finish, you know, those guys over here. This one should be the first one, right? 1 minute. And then we can improve even more. And then we can stop giving them tools and fish. Delivering all of the resources, that's great. And we're at 15, we can create one, but just pause it. Because we don't have any population right now. Let's stop one of these and start. No, let's stop it for now. And we can restart it very soon. And then we'll be able to also stop all of the bricks quite soon. That will be good. Okay, 20 seconds left. Let's accelerate to get there. Okay, we're moving some bricks, always good. This one, 20 seconds. But before we do that, I did want you to start the tortillas, because that way I can see how many I'm gonna need. Right, pause 2 for now, but just create 1. Okay, and let's see. Keeping in mind we're gonna increase our population for sure. We're good on Atoli. Even if we double our population, we'll be fine. We're gonna need one other coffee. Oh no, it's because yeah, this is because this is negative, so it's not producing enough. But we won't have that problem for the tortillas because it's jornaleros and we're producing enough, but not so much. So we'll need a second one later. Right? Because right now we're only at 1,000 obreros. Why can't I build it? Oh, money. I forgot about that. But at least we can remove this one too. Okay, timber, good. Always good. And then this will be the last one, 1 minute. Okay. So let's increase a few more houses. Remember, you do need timber also to improve your houses. Something to keep in mind. But now we're back into positive. How's my wood going? Fine. We're producing more than what we're using now. Cool. Oh yeah, now we're back. But as you can see, this won't be enough. We're gonna need a second one in the future. Oh, we also only have one of these. That's strange. No, this is because this is 1 minute. Okay. Okay, but yeah, not too bad. Oh, it's because we just created this, which needs both cattle and corn. So yeah, I think we can. Not too many trees, right? Oh, there are actually quite a few. Maybe over here, because I don't think we're gonna use that space. And cattle takes so much space. This is maybe the only one where the silo could make sense, but it's so much, you know, so much timber. I'm really against it. Okay, good. And is this one how long? 14 seconds. Let's accelerate just a bit. Okay, and last one done. So now you can see we shouldn't see any Yeah, we don't see any negative in terms of the ruins, and we are super high in everything. So even, you know, the water purifier, we could stop one of these, for example. That wouldn't be a problem. Here, we're still in negative in forestation, but going back up, at least. And let me see. As I said, we're producing now more wood than what we need. So I think we can stop, or at least maybe pause it. Pause one of these. Good. Okay. We now start to have some obreros. New building unlocks. I don't know what it is, but anyway, that's fine. So with that, we can start this. And soon, 15,000 will be able to build this one. Good on fish. So tools. Have we delivered all the tools? No. So we need to still deliver a few more tools. That's fine. But now I think we can stop giving tools and fish to these ones. Right? That way this is easy. No, all of these, that's easy. And this way we can give fish over here. And maybe even let's try tools, see how much that's gonna cost to give those tools. Yeah, because now we can still give the tools, no problem. And the fish seems okay too. I think that's what we're gonna do. This way we are making more money. We're getting more obreras because remember we need 4,000 obreras, so not there yet for sure. We're not there yet. But at least we have enough right now, the 900 for this. That's pretty good. I do think we're gonna need to expand our city even more. Right, because we're negative in jornaleros now that we've stopped some of these. So yes, probably need to expand. I mean, this is not perfect, but we'll live with it for now. Okay. Cool, cool. And remember, we're gonna be able to stop the bricks pretty soon. Because here we are almost 90. We need some 7 more. Then we're gonna need 30 for there. So 37. Then if we need to make an hospital, that's 20. That's 57. So we need at least 57, 60. This is also 2. So a bit more bricks. And then we can stop all of these, which is, you know, 60 per. So that's gonna be a lot. Plus all of this 50 over here. That's definitely gonna be quite a lot of journals we're gonna gain with that. Which will help, I think, making more farms, basically, in the future. Let's take a quick look at storage, where we may be in trouble. So far, pretty good. There's not a lot. I mean, the red is on what we're delivering. You can't complain about this. And yes, as I said, you know, we're now good. No, 2 more tools. 2 more tools. And we only have 1 that's going, so all good. And yeah, we're making more wood. All good. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think this is going definitely in the right direction. We just need to be careful about our generators. Which is why I made a few new ones over here. Not giving them fish and tools. Make sure we can give the fish and the tool to our obreros so that they get to 30 per houses. And now we're getting into positive. So we can restart also these ones. And we can start this one too. Actually, it is 150 people. We may need another. Sometimes it's really strange how they're using the warehouses as space. Yeah. And we have enough money actually now. The only thing we're missing, oh, is we're missing some of these. How many we have? We only have 11. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's a bit annoying. But I'm making them now, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we're a bit down on journal errors. Yeah, there's not gonna be a lot. Oh, we finished this coal mine over here. That's interesting. So let me see. This one, this coal mine over here still has quite a bit. And how are we doing on coal? I mean, we're actually doing okay with just one at this moment. And this one is almost finished too. This is probably more important because you see, yeah, this is more important. And to make one, we need only 10 timber and 1 herborium. We have 23, so let's do it. But I'm only gonna make 1 for now. For my iron. Really good on fish. I'm also going to pause some of them for now. But it's good to make a reserve of fish. So that at some point maybe we can give it also to the jornaleros. Okay, so we're done on tools, we're done on steel and done on bricks. So how many bricks do we still need? We need 30 over here, right? 30 bricks, and here we need 2 for, you know, an hospital. We need 20, so that's 50, 52. So, I mean, I think we have enough. We can delete this, delete, delete, delete. How much is it to rebuild this? 6. But actually, I'm good on money, so I can just pause it. That's fine. Okay, so now we back into a lot of jornaleros. And we're actually gonna pause also these ones and this one. We can restart them when needed. We still need a bit more of these cables, 25 electric cables. And then we're gonna need also, I think, 120 for the final level. So for sure we need to build all of this. We do still have time, which means we can restart all our fisheries. What else did I stop? This I stopped it because of the obreros. So we're doing good, which means, oh, and this one we said we can pause it, which means we can push a few more people to obreros. But for that, we'll need to give them fish and tools for a few minutes, which is also why it's good to continue producing as much as we can for both of these. Take a quick look at how we're doing. Looks pretty good across the board. We're gonna need another of those drinks pretty soon. Not this one, this one. Right, yeah. Let's see, is that still in range? No, that's not in range. Here it is. And for that, that means more coffee. Which is this one. Yeah, there's a lot of space, but it's in range. Okay, and we still have quite a few, but let's remember that then we're gonna restop. When we restop again, this and that, this will go down again. So this is a bit of a fake number. Okay, 17 minutes. Yeah, let's increase. So I'm now just past the 1 hour mark for the goal, on 1 hour left. So we've basically spent 1 hour and a half in terms of in-game time. We have only 15 minutes or 17 minutes left on this one, and then 30 minutes for the final level. So pretty good, making some good progress, I feel. Almost good, 25 to make this one. And then we'll be able to sort of do smooth sailings after that. We're gonna need a bit more cattle. And look at how good we are in terms of the pollutions. This is 100% plus 40, plus 50, plus 28. It's almost too easy at this point. Which means we could also stop these, I think. Or at least one of these. Which is 50 more people. Okay. Let's slow down just a second. I do this. Yeah. This one. And this is everybody in range except these guys that don't have enough of the market. Because of that, I get it. Is it possible to optimize that slightly? Not really. And not the end of the world. We'll leave it like this. Couple more houses. The ones that are in range of the hospital. Okay, I think that will be enough. If now we stop again, those two probably get to 0 somewhere. And we are 3,000 obreros. We need 4,000, remember, so not there yet. But it's only 4,000. If we look here, it's only 4,000 for 10 minutes, right? So basically sort of the last 10 minutes, we'll get to 4,000. What are these guys doing? 80 trees. Remember there was, I think, 8 trees at the beginning. What I do want to make sure is that they're still making new ones. Because if they're not making new ones, I want to delete them. And this one had 11 at the beginning, now 94. So yes, as I was saying, if they're not making new ones, I want to make sure that we delete them and put them somewhere else. I think if we delete them, we'll get them back. We'll have to check. So this is paused, and this one, can we build it now? Oh, yes, we can. Perfect. So now this will be making for the next level, and we have those two working to make concrete. We have 30 concrete. I think we need 120. But yeah, I mean, over here we've delivered everything, so now we can accelerate. Just want to check my production. How's thing doing in terms of production? The fish, I don't understand what that means, but it seems fine. We'll check our fish, you know, from time to time. We'll have to be careful on the iron. We're using more than what we produce. Coffee, we're gonna need one more. Banana, we have too many, so we can delete some. Oh, and we're also not good on tools. Okay, so we can delete 2 bananas, make 1 corn and 1 coffee. For example, this one over here can become a corn. This is not perfect, but that will do. Corn and then another banana somewhere. needs to be coffee. Where is my coffee? Over here. I mean, this will be a negative, but honestly, I'm so high on this one, I don't care. Let's do it. Oh, but there's not enough space. So actually, let's not do it. Let's put it somewhere else. Maybe here we have a lot of space. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's delete this one. Perfect. What are these doing? I don't even know what the maximum is. We'll have to see. But yeah, we're doing good on population. This one is empty. I completely forgot about this, which was probably why Iron was in trouble right now. So let's make sure we do that right away. I mean, even this one is getting ready to half, so we'll have to be careful. Fish is good. Tools is fine. Corn, we have to be careful. That's why I've built one new one. Okay. We have many items that we're actually not using, because they are not so great. Okay, that's done. Now I think we can start really accelerating the time, because there's not much else to be done. Now we are positive over here. Oh, we got into negative, but just 20. Let's see where we end up. Maybe I'll build a couple of houses on that side. And yeah, I think there's not gonna be a lot that's gonna happen just now, so I'll probably skip ahead, because just a few minutes have passed in full speed. We still have 3 minutes left on level 2. One thing I've done is I've built over here a market. It's 10 wood, I know, so I'm a bit lower on timber, but that way I really have 100% for all of these. And I'm going to start giving them fish, because I realize I have so much fish. I think that's going to be a good idea. We'll see, to what level we end up. With that, we may even get even more obreros. We'll have to see. So right now we're at 3,300, so very close to the 4,000 in a sustainable way. And the one thing I also wanted to say is that now, I'm going to delete this forester hut, because they have more than 100 trees. They're going to continue making more trees, but not so many, right? Versus over here, if I put now one over here, one over there, they're going to start making a lot more trees, because there's no trees over here. So, I'm not 100% sure, but that seems like a great idea. Continue basically reforesting all of the other places that are not forested anymore. So here there's quite a few. Where over here, for example. I mean, basically everywhere there used to be a ruin, this is a good idea. So that's what I'm doing now. This one we're gonna keep, because it's enabling me to cut trees, right, in a sustainable way. But yeah, when this is done, we can also start this one over here, maybe then put one somewhere over here, over there. Okay, let's re-accelerate, and soon we'll be finished. I think with this level, we have almost 100 steel beams, which is great. We still have some bricks, if needed, in particular for a hospital. And how are we doing on our wire and concrete? So the wire is this one. We have 34. We're gonna need 120, so that needs to continue working for sure. And this one 57, we also need 120. And actually, as soon as we get to 120, we should completely stop it, because there's no need to, have more of it. I wonder if we should, how much is that? I mean, sorry. When you copy it, you can see it. So this is 30,000, we have that, no problem. This is 15. Yeah, I think we should do it. I think we should do it because we have some reserves of copper, some reserve of caoutchouc. So with that, you know, we can make sure we get to the 120 quickly as possible. And here it is, done. Finish the second phase and we can start right away the third phase. As I said, some steel, we have it. Some electric cables and some concrete. And of course, 1,500 obreros, but we have that. That's not a problem. And we have, you know, 38 minutes left, and this takes 30 minutes. So as long as there's no problem, you know, it doesn't stop, we should be all good. Then we need to make sure, of course, that we get the 4,000. We keep our 20 herborium. We have 20 so far. I mean, we have like 22, so all good there. And of course, we also need to make sure we have a forestation level of at least 50%. Which, to be honest, I don't know if we can check anywhere. I see that here it says +0. I'm not sure if it needs to be +7, for example, or something. I don't know. But I'm doing my best, at least, to reforest, as you can see, all these places. And yeah, I think now let's just leave it go on full speed again. Okay, so we now just crossed the 15 minutes. We are at halfway through, and as you can see, we've delivered all of the steel beams and 3/4 of all of the electric cables and reinforced concrete. So we're definitely on track, because, you know, if we were not on track, that would mean we would have delivered only less than half or around half. Now that we have 3/4, that means we're definitely fully on track. We also have a new quest over here to find this dolphin, and that will give us 2 Arborium, so always good just in case we need it in the last minute. In terms of air quality, we're now at +3. It's going, in terms of forestation, I mean, it's going back up slowly but surely. I'll also stop over here the timber, because honestly I have tons of timber. I think we should even delete it. And then we don't need that road either. That way this will produce even more trees. Then we have over here the other ones that are producing trees, 44 now, started 50, remember it was only 10 at the beginning, 60, 40, I think we're gonna delete this one, restart this one over here, perfect. And yeah, I think it's time to make sure we get to 4,000 obreros, so let's start re-giving some tools to our people just for a few minutes. I'm also going to delete those 2 because I need space, because we're gonna need one more tool, I think. Factory, as you can see, this is going down. I'm a bit worried about that. And also my fish is starting to go down, so we'll have to be careful about it. I may need, you know, to put more of these. Even if that will deplete those reserves, we're basically at the end right now. That's not a problem. Yeah, and with this will go back up, and then we can upgrade to 4,000 obreros. Here it is already. Let's see. This will go double. A few more just to be safe. A few more houses over here. And how are we going to be doing? So we're not gonna make enough fish, that's for sure, if we keep giving it. But what about the tools? Same for the tools. Oh, but that's also because there's not enough people there. Is there any journalers thing I can stop? I mean, there's obviously the foresters. I can stop this. Because now I'm going to go down, but I'm very high. This won't really help because this is obreros. There's some of the farms. Let's check maybe some of the reserve. I mean, we have tons of banana. So all of the banana, not a lot of people, but you can stop. Then what else? We have quite a bit of work clauses. So we can stop that too. And tons of cattle actually. Let's stop the cattle too. Yeah, pretty good on many things, to be honest. We could stop the coal, but I think that's obreros. And for the iron, this one is almost finished. And stop this one, and now we're back into positive, as you can see. Perfect. What we'll do though is we'll make sure that we check those resources, that we don't get to zero. So I've stopped, for example, the cattle, the clauses. And now I want to check how we're doing over here. A bit more, and then we'll be able to stop them. What I can stop, to be honest, is this, I think. Because we have 80. Yeah, that's not needed. That's not needed because we have 80. We don't need to deliver more. We just need a few as input over here, but just a few. So all good, which gives us helps on that side over here. And are we no, not at 4,000 yet. Let's see, let's do a few more, and then I think we stop for sure this one. We're going to negative. That's not the end of the world. I'm gonna stop a couple of these too, because I'm doing so great over here anyway. Which means we can also stop a few of those alpaca farms. And if we were, if we needed, we could just micromanage this a bit. But for now, I think we'll be totally fine. Especially as soon as we get, to 120 on both of these, we can also stop these resources. That will help even more. And we've crossed the 4,000. We're even at 4,100. So, we could put a few more down if we wanted to help with this over here. 4,000. It will be good for sure on this one. 4,000 for 10 minutes. Right. I mean, there's 6 minutes, so we'll need to make sure that we leave it a bit more. But you can see there's 15 minutes left, so we're totally fine. We can wait, 5 minutes. When there's 5 minutes late, 5 minutes left, sorry, on the goal, we can win it. And that way we can make sure to get this one. We can make sure also to get this one. And this only the forester where I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm doing my best with those forester. This one I started too, right? It's going. These ones are working. There's also, here I could restart. How are we doing actually? We are +4 now. Not 100% sure. We'll have to see. But anyway, let me check on this one. Yes, 120, 120. So we're good. We can stop this. We can stop this. And now we have tons of workforce, of course. But what I mean is we can also then stop the cement, which I think was this one. We can also stop over here, the caoutchouc and the copper. So the copper was this one. Oh, this is empty, but we still have tons, so let's stop it too. And the caoutchouc. No, let's press this. Yeah, so we've stopped the caoutchouc. All good. How are we doing? Coffee, fine. And we're fine on fish. So yeah, all good, all good. Quite a bit of tortillas, quite a bit of drinking coffee. Could also stop one coffee if I wanted. Totally, we have a lot. Do we need 2 tortillas maker? Or 1 is enough? No, we need 2 actually. And it's also funny that now we have more than 400,000 of money, and before we were, you know, strapped for cash. Interesting. Could stop one of the tool factories. We have enough tools to get us to the end. And we have enough of everything, to be honest. I didn't build spices. What was the spices for? I don't remember. And we also didn't build the oil refinery because it's a lot of people. There's an impact on your water. I wasn't too keen on it. Okay, 3 minutes left with the goal. I missed it, but anyway, we'll get it. So we can finish and hopefully get the gold medal and all 3 medals at once. Let's check it. All right. Yes, feel it. Let's keep this one and check. And here it is, ladies and gents. All 3 medals, of course, because we got the gold medal, and all 3 badges all at once. This is the goal of the video, so I'm glad we managed to do it. Please don't hesitate to smash the like button, it really does help a lot. And I hope to see you soon on the channel for more Anno 1800. In particular, a super exciting series. We're going to use some of the new mods that bring magic into the game, mods that bring new ships, new everything. So don't hesitate to check that one, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I hope to see you next time.